Welcome to day 4. Go ahead and get comfortable in a position that works for you right now. That might be standing, seated, or lying down. As always, creating that length in your spine and then relaxing just a little around that length so you can be alert, aware, but still comfortable. And as we've been doing, first bringing awareness to how you're breathing with the nose or the mouth. Not judging, not changing, just noticing. Noticing the movement in our torso, where you're feeling breath, but also if it feels like a little bit or maybe a lot of movement, just noticing. Bringing our attention to the quality of the breath, if it seems smooth, or if there are little pauses or choppiness to it. And then last but not least, bringing awareness to the length of each aspect of the breath. And maybe even bringing awareness to the different cycles of breath, if they're similar to the previous one or different. Knowing that there is no right or wrong here, we are just noticing. Now, shifting to a bit of intentional breath work. Let's go ahead and exhale out the air from our lungs in whatever way you choose. And we'll breathe in through the nose, sigh it out of the mouth. 2 more times. Breath in through the nose, lengthen. Exhale, sigh it out. So notice as you breathe in, sometimes our spine will get even just a little longer. And exhale, sigh it out. And if it doesn't, no big deal. Now seal the lips and begin to breathe in and out through the nose. And as always, if you need to modify, please do. Work with what's going on in your body today and right now. But we are aiming for that nasal breath, both in and out. Notice where you're feeling it in the torso and see if you can bring breath deep into the belly as you breathe in. And as you exhale, pressing ever so gently the breath out of the torso so you have space for an even deeper inhale. So expanding into the belly as you breathe in. Exhale. Again, at the very end, maybe just taking a moment or two to exhale a little bit more, creating more space. Let's do 2 more cycles just like that. Full breath in. Exhale, press out the air. Last time. So find a nice deep breath in and let your exhales be as they are right now. We're going to play with this quality of breath a little bit using a breath technique called waterfall breathing. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the exhale into parts. We'll start nice and simply with a little bit of halfway through stopping. So let's go ahead and sync up our breath so we can be together on this. Let's go ahead, exhale out all of the air from your lungs. And now take a deep inhale. Pause for a moment. And then exhale out about halfway, just estimate. Pause, and then complete the exhale. Let's try that again. Big breath in. Little pause at the top. And then exhale out about halfway. and then finish your exhale. So we're making that little pause just about halfway through. Again, breath in, just a little pause at the top, and then exhale out halfway. Pause once more, finishing off the breath. This time we're going to have 2 stops, dividing the breath into thirds. So big breath in, a little pause at the top, and exhale out about a third of your air, another third, and then that final third, press it all out. And breath in, just a little pause at the top, and then exhale out about a third of the way, another third, and then that final third. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. Exhale out a third of the way, another third, and then the final third. Bringing it back to halfsies. Breath in. Little pause at the top. Exhale out halfway. Complete the exhale. Let's do one more like that. Big breath in. Exhale halfway. Complete the exhale. And now just let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And that was a little sampler of waterfall breath. You can continue to divide the exhale into even smaller portions, and you can be a little bit playful with that if you like. Some people can get perhaps a little too caught up in the idea of dividing it into certain amounts. So just maybe explore taking a few stops at your own rhythm. If you found the idea of dividing it into halves, thirds, quarters, or even fifths, keep exploring that. Make sure you ease your way into more stops and ease your way back into natural breath. Let's finish off today by taking one more deep breath in, exhale out of the mouth. And I'm so glad you were here for day 4 of breathing exercises.